All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Miami Comedy Podcast. Manny Garavito going live as we talk to the people of Miami about anything. Thank you very much for tuning in. First and foremost, thank you. Thank you. Wow. You're too kind. Thank you all. Kirsten Blessing, Curious George, Sarah, Adam, Andy. What's up, guys? All right, let's get down to it. First of all, we got a comedy show tonight at Fun Dimension in Wynwood, 8 o'clock. Seating is extremely limited. Oh, look at that. Sarah just asked, where the mic at? The mics on Friday nights are at Fun Dimension in Wynwood. All right. Second floor, signups, I recommend before 8 p.m. Hang on, let me get out of this here. All right. Monday night, we're over at Focal Brewery in Little River. And then Monday, Red Bar. Tuesday, Sweet Caroline. Wednesday, Pilos, which, by the way, this past Wednesday, amazing show at Pilos. Oh, wow. I never knew party people knew how to laugh like that. What an incredible turnout. All right, get this. Let me tell you guys real quick how the event went down. We were doing a show in the main room, and then on the outside, there was like a big party, huge party. And you could hear the boom, 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 right? You could hear the bass. You could hear the drum. You could hear the people like, screaming in delight. Oh my God, this girl's grinding on me, man. Bring the bottles. And people stayed in the main room where the comedy show was. They're like, we'll party later. We're here for you guys. Let's laugh it up. I was like, oh man, awesome. So shout out to the people at Pilos for picking up our Wednesday night. If you guys want to check out our Wynwood comedy show, apart from Fun Dimension on Fridays, join us in the middle of your work week. All right, we're gonna make it a hilarious hump day. All right, there you go. There's my intro. Sarah says, "Is there Wi-Fi at the location in Wynwood?" Yeah, I believe so. I mean, if you don't have Wi-Fi, that's messed up, All right, let's get down to it, guys. Today was a very controversial day. I didn't even try, and it was controversial today. I posted a meme about the Pilgrims accepting the peace pipe from the Indians. Right. And I made it so that it talks about the Wynwood gentrification because I was in Overtown last night. Shout out to Kyle Groom's talent, Damon Williams. Bro, what an amazing show at Urban. Let me just plug in Thursday nights while I'm at it too. Urban, Miami, Thursday nights. Amazing show. Dude, I was laughing so hard at what talent that you just got to go see the kinds of people that they bring out. All right. And you know what? The irony of today's show is I'm going to be talking about this controversial thing that happened on Instagram with me today. And I just so happened to have bought this shirt last night from Talent, the comedian. And it says, "It's just comedy." Check it out. Shout out to Talent. Make sure you guys go check him out on YouTube, man. Hilarious, dude. Hilarious. Anyways. So I posted that meme and, a lot of people liked it. Kind of went viral. I think I went up over 500 likes, which is, pretty good for my page. And there was 2 people on the chat, on the comments that were like upset by it because they thought I was making like a racial implication, which it wasn't. They implied that it was racial. Okay. Yeah, it could have easily been a mental health thing. It could have easily been a socioeconomic thing. It could have easily been a drug epidemic thing. But 2 people in the comments thought that it was racial. So, all right, I mean, I'll take it. All right, well, what do you see? Tell me, when you see this, what do you see? And, they went into it saying, the Black community has been going through, a struggle with the drugs. And I get that. I totally I get it. I feel for that. I'm not shunning that at all, but in their heads, they implied that this is what I meant through that. And I didn't. And so it comes back to like what comedians have to go through in order to do what they do. Because comedians, we cross the line. And I crossed the line, not even considering what they're talking about. I crossed the line talking about like, I was in Overtown, man. I was looking at all these high rises, these buildings being built around the area, right? But then there's still like burnt down bodegas where I was walking. When I was walking in my car, burnt down bodegas, a guy staring, and he wasn't even black. It was a white dude. It was a white dude staring at a fucking light pole like this, like he's fucking doing the Michael Jackson plank, right? So it's not just a racial thing. It's a fucking thing everybody goes through. So there's some white dude standing like this, like he's in fucking timeout, right? And then some lady comes up to me asking me for $1. It's a situation. So what do? I write a meme about it because this is something that I observe where it's like there's rich people up there, but then down here there isn't. Right? That was the whole meme. People found it funny. But then people interpreted it in a completely different way, saying like, oh, this is just happening to black folks. I didn't, that was not. So me being a good person that I am, I talk to them. Okay. I message them and respectfully, I was like, hey, look, my bad, man. I didn't mean to get you mad. Right? I didn't mean for this to come this way, to come out this way. That this is something that you see, but I didn't have a racial thing behind it. Right. And they were like, oh, well, we're all, some guy was, his name was King. I told him to join me tonight. I don't know if he's on. He was like, well, we're all human. We make mistakes and we go over the top. And then, the other girl that was also upset by the meme, she was like, only make fun of your problems, not the problems of the world or problems of that you can't relate to. And it's like, no, that's not what we do as comedians. We don't pick and choose problems. We talk about what we see as a problem, right? Comedy is like a Trojan horse, guys. Okay. Of course there's bad taste in comedy, but I don't feel where I came from was from a bad place where I was like, hey, this is a racial thing. But no, that was not where I was coming from. Okay. Comedy is like a Trojan horse. Okay. What we do is we put ideas into this Trojan horse, which we call a meme or we call a joke or we call humor, whatever it is. We put the message inside of the comedy so that when we push it in, right, people can like take it in more easily and think about it more easily than it being forced upon. So like comedy just doesn't get enough rap. As a good art piece, because that's what we do. Like it seems so passive when you do comedy where you just say something and then people just interpret it and then it's whatever, but it goes deeper than that. We talk as comedians, we talk about issues, whether it's personal, whether it's social, whatever it is, we talk about it because that's what comedy is for. It's about talking about these things. Like when you think about like the jester that was hired by the king, the jester roasts the king and then he gets killed for it just because the king couldn't take a joke. Now the jester has to die. That's what comedy, we need more comedy now more than ever, man. Because now the internet technology has allowed us to communicate so fast that we don't even stop to process it anymore. We just impulsively think that's what you meant. That's offensive. Fuck you. That's not, no, that you, you saw that on Twitter. I didn't say, Twitter told you that. I didn't tell you that. Oh man. What's up, Janae? Racism is in the eye of the beholder, I guess. Calvin Tales. What's up? What's going on, everybody over on Facebook? What's up, Rashad? Hey, Mike. All right, so to continue on, the post could have gone any direction apart from just race. It could have gone as socioeconomic, the haves and the have-nots in Miami. There's either rich, it's either you're extremely rich or you're in poverty. I could be talking about that. It's either you're a drug addict or you have mental health issues. I could have been talking about that. What's up, The Perfect Stranger? It's a lot of things that within a meme. That's the beauty of it. You touch something with one. You touch so many things with one thing. So another thing I want to point out here is that those that get offended easily, they're not realizing that what they're doing is that they're confronting someone one-on-one. Like when someone gets offended, they go to the person and tell them what they interpreted. But the other way around, it's like if I'm a performer, I'm not doing one-on-one. I'm not attacking the person on my own. I'm going one to many. You know what I mean? As a stand-up, when it comes to comedy, you're doing one to many, not one to one. All right. But the person that interprets whatever they want to interpret, they approach you one-on-one. So what the person is saying is, I don't care if anyone else laughed. I don't care if everyone else enjoyed it, but this is how I saw what you said. That's not fair. You're not considering other people's perspective on it. You're just considering your own. So it's like you're missing the whole point of comedy, where everybody will interpret it differently. And then just because you interpret it a certain way, it's no longer comedy. Again, I know there's some bad comedy. I get it. I totally understand. But this one wasn't that bad because people appreciated it, of all colors. Latin, white, black, they were all there. I think one of them said that there's no black people laughing on the comments. I'm like, yes, there is. There's Chris Payway. There's AZN. There's black people laughing on the comments, but that's besides the point. I wasn't saying, oh, I hope this makes black people laugh. This is like, I hope this makes people laugh and see that the housing market in Miami sucks. Oh, man, I'm on a rush today. What's up, Immacula? Kamek Cole, what's going on? All right, let's get down to the reads. All right, this show is sponsored by, all right, I got to riff it. Eliu Venus gave me a new read, but I'll riff it for you, Eliu. Dude, Eliu Venus is a good guy. Definitely not a racist and a very hardworking health insurance broker. Eliu Venus is by far one of the most professional people I've met in the healthcare industry, because that guy will sell you the package you need. And it could be whether you want full coverage or selective coverage. It's in your price range. Whatever it is, Eliu Venus is the guy. Okay? And he doesn't discriminate. This is great. So reach out to Eliu Venus if you need your health insurance inquiries answered. Okay? That's eliu.vinas@ushadvisors.com. All right, there you go, Eliu. I riffed it. I will get your read next time. To be honest, I wasn't planning on going live today. I was not planning on going live, but I might as well go live and, kind of like clear up the controversy. Yeah, let's get back into it. All right, so I was in Overtown last night, and I was doing the show over at the Urban, and dude, I can't stress enough how awesome that venue is. The way the lights are set up, and you see the high rises in the background, and there's trees, and there's food trucks, and there's alcohol. It's great. But I saw a burnt building. Like if you go down the street and in the corner, there's a burnt built, like it looked like it was serving like liquor. Like it looked like one of those mom and pop liquor stores, and it just said like cold beer. I don't know, something else. It looked like it was like hand painted or something. And it looked like a very old building. And across from that was the white dude that I told you that was looking like he was doing the plank, like just fucking all, on something. And then my friend DJ, he said that was going on during like a riot or something, like back in the day. I forget the name of it, but he said that there was like a riot, and then they burnt down like some buildings, and they haven't even fixed it. Like whenever if it's true what he said, they haven't even fixed it, and they're already looking at building high-end construction. Hello, peeps. Sub-Zero votes. Immacula says, what controversy? Oh, if you look at my previous meme, Immacula, a little bit of two people were upset, but out of respect, I'm just kind of clearing my name here. You know what, guys? If I do get canceled, it's probably going to be the most fame I've ever gotten in my life. Oh, wow. Yeah, if you really think about it, guys, people trying to cancel me will probably give me more promo. Be like, Manny Garavito has been canceled. Who? Let me look him up. Oh, Manny Garavito has been canceled. Let's go to MiamiComedy.com and find out who this guy is, because he's been canceled. This guy has been X'd out for years. Oh, man. Yeah, so I don't know what to tell you guys. Memes will forever live. Ideas in comedy will forever live. And no matter what happens, no joke can erase anything. No social commentary can erase anything. Okay? The Pilgrim still landed on Plymouth Rock. Nothing is going to change that. if it is true, if that is true, I mean, I wasn't there, but according to the textbooks, okay, nothing is going to change that. There's a drug epidemic in areas of Miami. We should change that, but I didn't cause that. That is possible on being changed. And how do we change it? We got to talk about it. According to the logic of people that get upset or find controversy and things like this, it's easy to get offended. But talking about it it's better, because at least people are like thinking about it and understanding it better and putting it a little more up front. There's a big gap. There's a big economic gap in Miami. All right. I didn't do that. All right. I didn't do that. I'm not the monopoly man in Miami fucking swiping up checks and taxing people. I'm not doing that. But in Miami, the middle class is just being squeezed out now more than ever because Florida is open. Everybody wants to come to Miami now. Where are you going to go? Tampa? Jacksonville? Port St. Lucie? No, you want to come to Miami where there's sunshine and there's drugs and yachts. This is where the party's at. So now the economy in Miami is just going to get more and more divided. What controversy, bro? Immacula, if you look at my previous meme, you'll see that there was some controversy on the comments. That's it. Orlando. Yeah, you know what? Orlando is beautiful, Immacula. That's true. All right, look. Well, bottom line is this, guys. It's just comedy. And comedy, what we do with comedy is we talk about things like this. Okay? Comedy, that's what we do. We find hot topic things or things that are underrated, overrated. We find things that are controversial. We find things that we don't even know is controversial until we say it. We find these hot button things in society because that's our job. And because of comedy, we make the conversations continue. You can't sweep it under the rug. Okay, we can't hide it. Comedy is doing a social service, bringing these topics to light. All right. So with that being said, there's more than one way of seeing things. And if you think that your way is right, you're already wrong. That's pretty good. Wow, damn, I'm fucking brilliant. If you think that the way you interpret something is right, you're already wrong. There you go. That's like a sort of ignorance where it's like the way I see things are right. And only the way I see things are right. And if anyone disagrees with me, they're wrong. That's not right. That's not a correct way to think. I hate to break it to you, but people are going to think differently. Okay. It's part of being human. We have different experiences. We have different values. We were brought up differently. And when we look at a piece of art, we're going to be like, I see this. Well, I see that. What do you mean you see that? When you say you see that, what do you mean that? Huh? Because I don't see that. I see this. I don't care if you see that. You've got to see this. I moved to Miami for drugs and economic stability. I stayed for the comedy. What's up, Steffi? Immacula says, good one. Thank you, Immacula. Immacula is always the kind of person that when she likes my joke, she's like, that one right there was good. Thank you. Thanks. You could have just hit the heart. All right. All right. So a big shout out to the two people that got upset. I'm sorry. All right. I can say it publicly. I got no shame. I'm sorry you see it that way. All right. I hope you listen because I invited you to this live stream so that we can have a chat. But my intention was not to get you upset. My intention was to make a group of people in Miami laugh, knowing that there's a socioeconomic / drug epidemic happening in areas of Miami. And it would be funny. Hypothetically, it would be funny if all the rich people that moved to those areas were to come downstairs and be like, hey, what's that crack thing all about? And then they smoke it. And then next thing you know, they're doing open house. They just moved in. Their U-Haul pulled up less than 24 hours ago. And now they're doing open house, selling all their shit so they can continue with the problem that is happening in the area. All right, there you go. I explained the joke. I hope you're happy. It's no longer funny anymore. Now it's a situation. Right? There's rich people moving in areas that aren't even fully gentrified yet. That's the joke. So if you got rich people moving into these areas that aren't gentrified yet, they're one decision away from participating in the problem that hasn't been solved in the area. That was the joke. That was where I was coming from. The same way the Pilgrims landed on Plymouth Rock, right? And the way they try to socialize, what ended up happening? There was a war, territorial battles, things weren't going right. It was probably one of the darkest moments in American history. Now, what did I do as a comedian? I was like, hey, you know what? There's rich people moving into these areas. Let's use that and portray it in a comedic way. That was it. That's where I was coming from. That's all it was. All right? Immacula's laughing. She's Haitian. So true. There you go. That's what we do as comedians too. Whenever we say like an edgy joke, even if people think that it involves race, we make sure that your black friend is laughing. Is she laughing? Is he laughing? Okay, just making sure. Whew. Oh, she's laughing. What's up, Chelsea? Hey, Chelsea, I got that new virtual event coming up. I'll send you that invitation. I know I owe you one. Segimad, what's going on? Fortnite. Candy Alice, what's up, guys? Welcome to the chat. We're here talking about my recent meme comedy, and I'm pretty much obliterating my my meme, my joke. So I'm gonna delete it. I told him I would. All right. And you know what the worst thing is, guys? The worst thing about this scenario is that meme is over a year old. That's the part that hurts me the most. That meme was posted over a year ago. And all I did was rehash it because of my experience last night. No, I wouldn't say I got shade. I think instead what I got was people telling me what they saw instead of what I was making. And so now, why are you going to delete it? Out of respect for the people, because I'm not the kind of guy that just shuns people because of there. I'm even wearing it as a shirt. It's just comedy, right? I can easily delete it. Easily, because it's just comedy. It's a throwaway thing, right? I'm not taking a stand. I'm not taking a stand. People are offended. Fuck it. All right, you win. You know? And sometimes that's not even a good angle. I mean, I was thinking about like last night, I heard that Mr. Potato Head is now gender neutral. Why? Why? There was already a Mrs. Potato Head. Why would you want to make a gender neutral Potato Head, man? It's like two people complain, and then now we got to change the entire Potato Head history. All right, man, whatever. I'm not saying it shouldn't be done. I'm just saying, why is it being done? All right, there's nothing wrong with gender neutral thinking, but why would you attack Mr. Potato Head, man? Why don't you attack the people that are sticking cucumbers up their vaginas? How do you know the cucumber isn't female? Right? That's the same logic. That's the same fucking logic. Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head should come together and become gender neutral. Well, then why are people fucking cucumbers? How do you know that's where the cucumber wants to be? How do you know a cucumber doesn't identify themselves as a straight woman? Now, Mr. and Mrs. Potato, really? A toy? A vegetable toy? Oh, this is it, guys. This is where we're going. What we gotta focus on more important things, man. We gotta focus on why aren't we in space yet? Okay, why are we still having a poverty issue? Why is mental health still a thing? Why is racism still a thing? Why are there racists? Okay, Those are issues. Okay, us as humans, we could be way more advanced where we are now, but instead we backtrack on the mundane. Right? The mundane. Things that are trivial, things that are not important. This is holding us back, man. I want a sex robot now. But no, we got the controversy. It's just a sex robot. I got the money for it. Let me buy a sex bot. It's a shame. All right. Let's end it here, guys. This was a good talk. So I hope comedy can continue to make a difference, because that's what I use it for. I use it to make a difference. All right. I'm no racist. It's easy to point the finger at somebody and say you're racist based on a meme, but I'm not. All right. Okay. So true, unfortunately. Yeah, it's upsetting because, this doesn't happen as much online for me. Maybe once or twice. Maybe this will be the third time that, somebody raises their concerns. Right. And then, I bend over backwards because, I'm not really that edgy. I'm not really that edgy of a comedian where it's like, no, I'm gonna fucking say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Fuck, I'm gonna say it. And then people get upset. Just like, I fucking said it. No, I take in the feedback, right? I was like, okay, yeah, I see what you mean, but that's not what I meant. But out of respect for you, all right, yeah, I get it. I'll delete it for you. But just know you're wrong. Right? It's a shame. What's up, Luli B? Yeah, man, I think that there's a lot of trivial things that we're worried about. And if once we stop worrying about these mundane, trivial things, we can advance together, no matter what socioeconomic status, no matter what race, culture, religion, such trivial things. And it comes from both sides. It comes from both sides because there's not one side that's wrong. Like those that are extremely prejudiced is the problem. And those that are also extremely liberal is also the problem. Okay, so don't think just because you're liberal, right? Or don't think just because you're so strong in your beliefs that you're right. That's what makes it worse. Because if you're so strong in your beliefs, you're putting off other people's way of thinking. You're just as bad as a prejudiced person, And these two extremes, man, they showcase it to you. They show it to you on television. They show it to you on the media. Madman. Yeah, I'm mad. That's right, Hector. I'm mad as hell, man. I'm mad. I got to delete a meme. What's up, Poopa Dundum? Jimmy, what's up, man? Okay, so don't believe anything too much, man. There's going to come a time where you think it's true. All right, Poopa Dundum, here we go. Oh, make your mind up, Poopa Dundum. I thought you were coming in. The Danielle Ferrer. What's up, man? Peacock, what's going on? Peacock liked the joke. I saw Peacock is the only guy on my timeline that has a blue check mark. Shake Bell, what's going on? Yeah, so all right, I see some people tuning in, right? Do you guys wait until it's the end of the show to tune in? It's the end of the show. Let me cast the last minute. Is he crying on camera yet? No, I'm talking about the meme that was posted. There were two people that were offended, and so I told them to join me on the chat, but I don't think they're coming on. I wanted to talk to them and see, how they saw a meme in terms of what I was implying. You know what I mean? Yeah. Can you imagine if I just started crying? Like, I mean, I'll be flexible enough to delete something for it being offensive, just for the sake of avoiding a situation. But at the same time, I would probably never apologize to the point where I'm crying, because I know what my intention was when I write my jokes and memes. I know where I'm coming from, right? Crying. I'm gonna do that. I'll probably end up crying on my live stream on the next time I get fucking called out. It was not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was, oh, that's when you know that. I think when you apologize in that way, I think that's when they really meant it. I think if you apologize too much, it almost seems as if like, no, you meant it because you're overtly guilty. I got a feeling that you really meant it based on how guilty you feel right now. Right? If I slightly apologize, I'm like, look, I'm sorry you see it that way. Right? Because that's how I'm apologizing. I'm sorry that you see it that way. That's the way I'm apologizing, right? But if I was like, I'm so sorry I said a joke like that, you're pretty much saying, no, I meant it like that, right? You got to apologize. You got to apologize in the right way. You got to apologize truthfully. And if you say it like that, it almost comes off like, oh, no, I think you meant that shit. Dude, that's in the future. Hopefully, I hope, if I become a little more famous, I hope that I would be able to. Okay, though, Rashad has a good point here. Rashad says, a person who is easily offended is a person who chooses to ignore context. Ooh. Oh, shit. Rashad with the wisdom. Oh, I see what you mean. No, you must be a madman if you only see it your way. Yep, exactly. Rashad, bro, great fucking, let me copy that. That's a great quote. Rashad with the wisdom, everybody. This one's good. I like that. So Rashad says, a person who is easily offended is a person who chooses to ignore context. Damn, that shit. Love it. All right, let's go ahead and end it here, guys. Oh, shit, you're still on. Cool, man. Yeah, great quote, man. And Rashad is black. According to this avatar, he's a black dude. Rashad, do I have your blessings to keep the meme? Yes, you may carry on with the meme. Don't delete it. All right, no, I'm going to delete it. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it up I'm going to delete it at 7 o'clock. So if you guys want to see the meme, go right ahead, check it out. Check out the little back and forth that we had in the comments. And then at 7 o'clock, I'm going to delete it out of respect for the offended. All right, that way, my hands are clean. I got this out here. I got the meme deleted. The Miami comedy revolution continues. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.